Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. We're going to talk about Welcome to Rathe today. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic afternoon, evening. Maybe you're on your way home from work, wherever you are. I hope you're having yourself a good day. We're going to take a look at WTR. There's been a lot of movement on some specific things this week, which is really cool to see. Kind of fun to look at maybe what the market's doing and why they're doing it. And that's what we're going to talk about here. So before we get into it, let me tell you where you can access all this information. If you head on over to KitchenTableTCG, you can get access to a collection tracker that looks a lot like this. And it's a way for you to track the value of your collection in real time with the way that I do market updates. It also gets you access to some armory events, 3 armory events a week, and then our Thursday night armory event looks like that. It's a great way to hang out, talk, and enjoy TCGs with a great community of people. Let's hop into WTR and see what's going on with all the prices of all the things. Box prices are actually up this week for first edition alpha boxes, up to about 3,800. That's up 4% off of a 36.5 sale. I will say you can currently buy boxes for this price on TCG Player, but also this is a recent sale on TCG Player as well. eBay's sitting a little higher, but this is where we are in the United States for TCG Player, and so I do have to track that. There's actually quite a few boxes available at this price point too. 2 boxes available, and then one at 4,100. 4,200. So a lot of volume there for that, for a box that's very rare and out of print. So that's the price point, about 3,800 right there. On eBay, it's about a little bit higher. On Facebook, about the same. Honestly, I think it's better on Facebook. It's safer to buy it on Facebook probably than TCG Player, to be honest. But anyway, your unlimited boxes are sitting at $70. There are ones listed for $63, but they have $12 shipping. So kind of the most recent sales are sitting at $70. Let's take a look then at the Heart of Fyendal. I got 2 messages this week. One Heart of Fyendal that sold for $11,000 and one Heart of Fyendal that sold for $10,800. Both of those were raw, and that lines up pretty well with what I'm hearing people are asking for a 9.5. If you kind of double it and add a little bit for a 9.5. So that's kind of the price point here, about $10,800. You can see for a long time we did not have a sale. There wasn't much movement, but now all of a sudden this December, at the end of December here, we've seen quite a few come to market. We've seen people interested at that price point that they are coming to market. It's been interesting to see on Facebook some things were posted, but a lot of these are happening, of course, in not back alley, but in private messages and in the Discord servers and stuff like that. So I just kind of asked for some verification from people, and if it's somebody I trust them. It kind of is what it is. That's the price point that I am aware of. You can do with it what you will. That's what this price point is going to be for the EV value tracker here. Looking at the unlimited then, it's sitting about $300 for the Heart of Fyendal, which is again slightly down, but no huge concern there. We did have a spike up to $360. This was the print run, or the out of print announcement, and then they've kind of crashed back down. Not crashed, that was a strong word. They've kind of gone back down to $300 for a good bit of time here. All right, looking at first edition, see what the EV of a box is. There were quite a few sales here on Legendaries, sale of a Brave Forge Bracers for $23.20. There was also a 9.5 that sold for about the same price on eBay. The raw sale was not on eBay, but that's kind of where we're sitting at it. I don't know. A 9.5 also sold for this price. I'm going to pop up the 9.5 card highlight. 9.5 also sold for this price. This is Australian, but it transfers to 2,300. That being said, this one sold a while back, but I'm also aware of a Facebook one that sold for like 2,200. So it's kind of all over the place. Again, the market, you're going to see this as we go here. The market's kind of up and down and all around. It's kind of interesting to see. Scab skins then also sold for 1,400. So all in all, we are up here at 2,400 for your average. And that's based on quite a few sales. Again, you may want to take this one with a grain of salt with this Brave Forge Bracers, because one person bought it thinking that it was worth it raw, and then another person accepted the offer in the 9.5, for a 9.5 for 2,400. So do with it what we will, but this is kind of the price points that we're seeing publicly, and so I'm just trying to be honest and track everything as I've been doing for the last year and almost a half now. So first edition cold foil commons, a little bit soft this week, down 7% to an average of $324. These have been incredibly stable over the last Oh man, since June, really, since July, these have been pretty stable, sitting at this average price point. Not really any major shifts or any major changes, but this week we are down 7%. Refraction Vultures is actually a currently listed one at $600 off of last week's sale of $740. There's one currently available for $600. Snapdragon Scalers. Let me pop up where this one was from. Snapdragon Scalers at $400. It seems like a great deal to me, but Snapdragon Scalers popping up over there on, sorry, I'm super distracted trying to find this, on TCG Player, actually, recent sale on Snapdragon Scalers for $400. Helm of Eisen's Peak for $350, Ironrot Helm for $200. So just keep that in mind that these are kind of, again, a little soft all over the place, though, as the market is today. Yeah, all right. Actually, if you look at Snapdragon Scalers, this price point's been very, very flat too. This is what I like to see. This, like, this tells me that the people who own it want to keep it. The people who are selling it are doing so at the appropriate prices. This flat line here on Snapdragon Scalers, it looks good to me. I don't know, looks good to me. I like it. This was I did a video on this, right? Like this kind of 2-month period. If you just take that out, this looks good. You know, we went up and this is the price. I don't know. That's my opinion. But anyway, first edition Majestics, Glint the Quicksilver at $300 is up 20%. That was a recent sale. No other huge things. A lot of softness in the alpha non-foil, Tome of Fyendal at 87. Again, I think a lot of Christmas stuff does this, even E-Strike. I think a lot of the holiday season does this, and that's just kind of where we are. You can see even on the E-Strike, like huge price points up. If you take out kind of, this one's a little bit lower than it was before the the print run announcement, but I still think that holds true. Super rares, a little soft on the rainbow foil, actually a little soft on both sides. No huge, sales. This is just kind of a few of these are currently listed at lower than their last sold prices, like Crazy BREW and Singing Steel Blade, and Remembrance. These are just like cards that are listed lower than their last sold. So your average price there is $79, and the regular is $10. Looking at your rainbow foil rares, some of these are starting to move up. Bears and Breed down. We had a lot of interaction with, you're going to see with rainbow foil commons this week too. All in all, though, your rainbow foil rare price on average for TCG low is sitting at $29.94. Your regular rare price is also down 9%. It's sitting at $2.05. This is what I want to talk about. There's some significant buying going on of rainbow foil commons. I've actually heard a couple people in private messages say, hey, I just bought somebody's whole collection of common rainbow foils. On average, we are down 6%. But if you go look at sold listings, there's a lot of these moving. I was talking to somebody saying, I wonder if people are blinging out commoner decks, and that's something I said might happen. We'll see if it actually does. But with first edition, rainbow foils just make expensive commoner decks. I would, it's interesting. It's an interesting take, and I like hearing it honestly. But we'll see it. Anyway, your average rainbow foil common sitting at $8.23, down 6%. Regular commons are also down to $1.12. So here we go. If you want to open up a box, this is kind of what you can expect. Obviously, boxes are always spiky, and you could hit a good box, whatever. But on average, if you're going to open up 40 boxes, if you can sell the non-foil commons, you'd be at $2,100 per box. The regular commons, if you don't include those, you do include all the other cards, you're sitting at $1,838 per box. If you're just going to open up a case, so you don't want to include hitting the Fable, a case would be worth about $1,568 per box. If you take out the Legendaries, you're sitting at $967 per box. Now, again, I just want to highlight, look at this little bubble here. You see this little thing that happened? You saw it in the sealed boxes. You saw it in all the other boxes. If you just take this out, if this line just kind of continued, it'd be about right where we are. We just see kind of steady growth, and I think that's what happened in our market. So go watch my video from earlier this week about that. Talking about Unlimited then. Unlimited Legendaries are actually up slightly. You've got Brave Forge Braces going to 72, Tectonic Plating at 122. These ones seem to be moving pretty quickly too, the Tectonic Platings. Fyendal Spring Tunic, somebody was talking about potentially reprint in Everfest. I don't personally buy that. I think, Skullcap will be the main reprint. There's only 3 legendaries in the set, so I do think we see Skullcap and then 2 like a Cheyenne type, and I don't know. I just don't buy that we're gonna see Tunic, but we might anyway. Scab Skins also up, Mask of Momentum up, everything up other than the Tunic, which is really weird in my opinion. But anyway, moving on. Your average legendary is 110. Looking at the Majestics, we're down 8%. So distribution just got another wave of this product, of course. So stores are getting some more, and so this is kind of to be expected. Some softness in this. You can see E-Strike, we had its all-time high last week. We're down to 150, which is still, all-time high considering the market and other than last week. So it's still, good volume, good movement on a lot of these cards, and your average price sitting at $25 there and $10 there. Looking at super rares, of course, the Crazy Brew is insane. Crazy Brew Rainbow Foil up $10, up 700%. Regular up to 90 cents, up 500%. A lot of movement there, pushing a lot of the stuff up. Last Ditch Effort also moving pretty well. But that's pretty much it. A lot of this percentage increase is due to Crazy Brew. Looking at Rainbow Foil Commons then, you've got no real movement. Rainbow Foil Rares, regular Rares, no movement. Rainbow Foil Commons moving up. Again, I still think people building Commoner decks, there's been a lot of talk about Commoner in our community recently. So it's not just me, it's just not just my channel. There's been a lot of talk about it, and I'm a huge proponent of that. So up 21%. All right, let's hop in. Look at your EV is up quite a bit, about 1%. Sorry, not quite a bit. But if you open up 40 boxes, you're sitting around $79 a box. If you open up just one case, you're sitting about $72 a box. And if you open up just one box, you're sitting about $44 a box. Again, I highly recommend you grab a case and open up a case, and you'll be sitting at good averaging, hitting at least one legendary, hopefully. And I think right now, if you can get boxes at $70 a box, WTR might be the second best set to open, other than, of course, Crucible of War, which I think is the best set to open. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy that. That's the market update. Again, if you want access to the collection tracker, head on over to patreon.com/KitchenTableTCG, or just go to KitchenTableTCG.com, and all the links are there. And I hope you guys have yourself a fantastic day. Remember to be kind to the people around you.